Yeah, you're right, Dewan. The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration says that 988 Lifeline has quite literally responded to millions of contacts since going live a year ago. And mental health professionals, they're torn over what that sheer volume might mean for the state of mental health in the country moving forward. But they say at a minimum, it means that some of those folks are getting access to the support that they need.
It's $1 million question, and I think there's been a million words put toward it. I don't think anyone truly understands.
Dr. Patrick Sullivan, director of UNC's Suicide Prevention Institute, says the overwhelming demand for 988 Lifeline help is hard to explain, but the numbers prove it's serving its purpose.
It's encouraging to see that over 60% of Americans have actually heard of it, over half support it, and even more than that, want Congress to make this be mental health funding be a major interest for Congress in the coming year.
1 year since launching, and the 988 service has seen nearly 5 million contacts, including 1 million from veterans alone. 665,000 of those contacts have come via text. Sullivan says ease of access in the smartphone age is vital.
So it really has kind of morphed with time, and I think it's providing a super important service in the current time.
Specialized services for at-risk groups like the LGBTQ plus community have also come online.
So when it comes to a mental health crisis for one of these people, they may not be able to turn to a parent. They may not be able to turn to a sibling or a family member. We have to be there.
Caden and Katrina Blaylock are both board members with Fayetteville Pride and say they know what it feels like to try to find help in communities that they didn't feel accepted them.
It was really hard to be able to find help, especially, in a small town. Even if you were to get an appointment, it was oh, well, I don't know if they, either agree or accept us.
Blaylock says a rapid response service like 988 has never been more necessary.
With all the anti-LGBTQ laws coming out, having someone to reach out to and know, we are here to listen, we are here to help you regardless is very, very important.
And a Spanish language text and chat service has recently come online as well. But Dewan, moving forward, Dr. Sullivan says the big challenge will be finding and developing the next generation of therapists and psychologists who can train and help the growing demand for services like 988. We're live in Raleigh. Sean Coffey, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
All right, Sean, again, live for us tonight. Again, thank you. And as it hits the 1 year mark, most Americans still aren't aware the national hotline even exists. A new poll from the National Alliance on Mental Health found more than 80% of U.S. adults were either unfamiliar with or had never heard of 988. Only 17% were very or somewhat familiar with the service. Young adults between the ages of 18 to 29 were more likely to be familiar with 988 than older Americans.